Wessex League main match, populating the scoring system with a received declaration from a competing club. So the assumption here is that you are running a Wessex League competition and you are filling in the declaration sheets in the scoring system. As the scoring system has 6 sheets into which you would put declarations, one per each club. The order of the declaration sheets is dependent on the league table. So the first club in the league table is always the host club, the second team is team 2, and so on and so forth up till team 6. The declaration would have been received by a competing club in Excel format. There are two Excel sheets, two Excel workbooks, one for the male and one for the female declarations. So open each one in Excel. And if you receive a warning here, which you may often do if you've downloaded the declaration or received it via email, that says, do you want to enable editing, or it's like a yellow box, always click enable. If you don't click enable, then you'll get an error later on when you try and paste the data. I'll just open up the female declaration as well. Now notice that from 2017, the format of the declaration has changed. We now have this URN, unique reference number. This was not present in the 2016 declaration sheet, so ignore this here, that should be 2017. It's important to realize that there's also been other changes between 2016 and 2017. In the past, you would have had problems copying data over because the format of the formulae was inconsistent, or because Excel was trying to copy all of the data and the values and the formulae, and it was getting very confused because things were in different places. I've hopefully fixed all of that this year. So as long as you're using a 2017 scoring system and whoever's sending you the declaration was using a 2017 declaration sheet, you're good to go. The process as of 2017 is to, on the declaration sheet, I'll just go back to the mail here, to select the cell, the top of the under 13 cell of the male or female sheet, and then you want to select everything between that and the very bottom right hand cell just above where it says team manager. So if I hold shift and hit the left clicky on the mouse, then that will select all of it. Just copy that, either Control C or this copy button up in the toolbar. Go back to your scoring system. Make sure you have the right club. I mean, I'm assuming this declaration was received from Swindon. In this test declaration, I didn't fill this in, but you know, the club sending you the declaration would have told you what club they were. And select the top left-hand cell of the name. Don't get it confused with the cell above, which does not contain an athlete name, but we're looking at row 38 for under 13 boys. And then you just paste the data, Control V, or hit this paste button. It's not a special paste, it's not pasting values only, it's a standard, bog standard paste. Now this will conserve for you the formulae here, which tell you how many events that the athlete is doing. So for the under 15 boys, for example, Daryl here is doing 3 events, and you see if I put him in another event, it goes up to 4. I can take him out of events, goes down to 2. It also preserves the drop down, so on the day I'm able to make on the day changes to add him to an A or to add him to a non-scoring, and the X is automatically populated. No longer do I need to type an X in here manually. I can do, but it's not quite the process. You should be declaring a non-scoring here as well. Helps us keep track of how many events the athlete is in. So that's the boys. I then do the same for the girls. Female declaration, again, top left under 13 girl, scroll down, hold shift, all of the data, copy, go back to the scoring system, left, left, left to the under 13 girls and hit paste. And we're done. We can then save this as the declaration, and then if we need to make changes on the day, we can do. Just be very aware that this will not work for previous versions of the declaration sheet. If you receive a sheet without this URN, you might be tempted to copy the values individually, like copy the names and then copy this matrix of letters. I would strongly advise against that. Go back to the original club and say, please provide a declaration with the appropriate year. What you'll end up doing is just prevent yourself. This drop down won't work. If you see, this is actually an example I put together using an old format of the declaration. See, I don't have the A or B in the drop down if I zoom in. So for 2016, if you tried to copy all of the sections individually, then either you won't get the AV on non-scoring here, you'll just get long jump, or in previous years you may have copied values. I see a lot of clubs used to do just paste values. That will mean that the formulae here won't work. You won't get this count of events, you won't get the count of A or B strings, and you won't get the non-scoring X automatically populating, which may well lead to numbers not being allocated on the day, confusion, etc. So hopefully that makes it a lot easier in 2017 to enter athletes. Thank you for listening.